is this mouse? Is the best productivity mouse as everyone says? And is it the perfect mouse for everyday use and laptop tablet user? Here's everything you need to know. This is the MX Master 3 by Logitech here, the best mouse for productivity to date. So let's talk about why it is the best in my opinion. If you do the video editing and you compare this, for example, to this HyperX Speed Basilisk X Hyper Speed by Razer, here you can see the shape and size. It's not quite the same here, but the Razer claim that this one has super fast DPI and can do a lot of surface and mechanical mouse like this, right? And if you try to use this very light gaming mouse to do video editing, which I have used before, and I have to say, when you don't have this one to compare, it's good enough to do the job. And at first I think this is good, like it has a wide proportion of the mouse and I feel like rest here. My hands are rested on the mouse and I enjoy it. But when I move to this mouse, I have to say this one is so much better, because look at the how it's shaped here. Like if you put your hand on it, it's like you just put it there like this. It's nice to have the thumb section here, but look at this mouse, look at this, right? Yeah, because when you rest your hand normally without a mouse, you go like this. See, your hand is this shape, and if you put it on this one, it's like, yeah, this is the right shape for the mouse here. Let me know if you guys like this ultra wide shot for tech reviewing here, because normally I do this zoom in shot like this. Let's change thing a bit here, so I like ultra wide. So let's get this mouse away. Let's talk about the battery life. The battery life in this mouse is exceptional. It's awesome here. I really like it. That mouse that I just took away, that mouse, it lasts me about like 2 weeks before I have to change the battery. It's not rechargeable, and this one is rechargeable with USB-C, and the cable is included in the box here. So this one lasts me about 5 months before I have to change. So I have been using this one more than 5 months. Very honest review here. No sponsor, by the way. And the battery life is great here. Super great. I think it's perfect here. You can take it anywhere with you. If you charge it full and you go traveling, you can do like maybe full month of working internationally or something. It's very good. I really recommend here. And let's talk about the scroll view here that you see in the first section of the video here. This one, maybe I have to use the normal zoom in. Yeah, so this one here is the feature of this mouse, the main feature. Like if you have PDF that is very long, has so many pages, like maybe textbook or something, or very long website, you can use this as a, how to say it, like to help you with the thing. So you scroll it super fast here, as you can see. It's super fast, but it has two modes here. The first one is this one. You saw it before. It's not as fast, but it's very tactile. You can feel it when you hold the mouse that this wheel is going on here. But if you press this one and you change the mode for the wheel here, you do this, it's not as, the sound is not as loud, and it goes faster and longer than the normal one here. So that is about this wheel. But the cool thing about this mouse is you can customize every buttons in this with their software, such as the Safari on the Mac, or you use maybe Chrome here on PC, right? So you can customize for example, you customize this button here to, like, if you are watching something that you don't want anyone to see, and someone come in and you're like, oh no, and you press this one and it will go back to your desktop. Yeah, something like that. I know some guy that like this feature. So that's the one thing about this button. And you can change the button, especially in video editing software like Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. With the Final Cut Pro, my personally customization is I use this button to go to a blade tools and to cut clips. Yeah, and I use this one to go back to the mouse pointing tools, and I also use this to kind of move the timeline, so I don't have to drag around with it, the timeline. And this scroll mouse is, I don't use it much on my Final Cut, but it's good. And the feet here on the mouse is very, how to say it, maybe very attached to the desk or something. It doesn't slip like this. As you can see, it stopped, unlike the gaming mouse, which you need to be super light, I think. Look at this. See, yeah. And this is without the mouse pad too, which is very impressive. Which one do you like more for the sound? This one or this one? This one is mechanical switch on the mouse here, and this one, it doesn't say anything. The Logitech doesn't say anything about this, but I like the sound quite enough here. So another feature that I really like about this mouse is, the first thing is it has Bluetooth connection, which is very good. I don't like wires connection. And it has three devices that you can connect. 1, 2, 3 here. Like if you have one for PC, one for Mac, and one for maybe tablet, like iPad thing. Let me show you what does it do with iPad. So I have opened Procreate here, the app that like Photoshop but on iPad. It's on my second device. Like I change like this, and the mouse will appear here. As you can see, the circle one, and you can use the mouse like this. Yeah. And the right click is working too, so you can use this as your main mouse on iPad, so you don't have to buy a magic mouse, which sucks in my opinion. That charge at the bottom. And with the website, you can use the scroll wheel to scroll on iPad like this too, and you can do this with your mouse, like select the word and right click and copy the thing you want like normal mouse, and you can paste like this. You can right click and paste like normally, and as you can see, this text go into the thing up there. So yeah, this mouse is very good for the price. I really love it, and I recommend you guys getting this one. Don't wait for another MX Master 4 or something. I think they won't do it. I don't know. It has been like 1 or 2 years with this version that this is good enough. Yeah. Oh, and also you also get the wireless adapter receiver here. So with this one, with this version, you get with this normal version, right? You get this thing, but if you buy the for Mac version, you won't get this thing. So don't buy it. This thing is good. It improves the latency of this mouse over Bluetooth. So I recommend you getting this one if you can. And I like the color graphite more. So I think that's it for this review. What do you guys think about this mouse MX Master 3? I really like it, and I do recommend you guys. Yeah. Oh, another thing, one last thing here, that this mouse claim that it can use on any surface, and this one is glass, right? So let's try. Pop. Yeah, as you can see, it can use on a glass surface, and I'm not on the table here. It's okay, it's usable here. Yeah. For other mouse, it cannot be used like this. I can promise you. I have tried so many mouse. Thumbs if you like it. Subscribe if you loved it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.